Hello and welcome to part 7 of my series about the ReVox A77 Mark IV tape recorder. Today I'm going to take out the power supply board. So the power supply board is this one. The transformer feeds power to it on the back with soldered connections that have to be desoldered before you can remove the board. There's all these connectors and there's a couple of capacitors and a whole bunch of other stuff, including a couple of card slots which are actually used for the built-in power amplifier for speakers if you want to plug speakers in to those sockets there. Then you need the correct cards plugged in here. I don't have those cards, so we'll ignore that and let's see if we can take the power supply out. So the first thing to do is to remove the connectors. In order to do this, I have to turn it around so I can actually see what I'm doing. It's always a good idea, I think I've said this before, it's always a good idea to photograph the connections. Oh, I forgot, the board actually has the colours labelled on it. Right, so they're now off. Oh, just found a piece of computer paper in there. Let's turn it round. I'm not sure I got those photographs, so I better just make sure. Oops. It's difficult to do this without obstructing the view of the camera. But it's fairly straightforward, but just popping them off. That one was loose. This loom comes out. And then you can, maybe I'll use a pliers to pop these off. Careful not to bend the board too much. This last one doesn't want to come off. Oh yeah, okay. There's one more. It's pretty awkward trying to do this with a camera right in front of the machine. It was easier when I wasn't filming on the previous machine that I did. Okay, that's it. They're off. Okay, so now it's time to undo some screws. There are screws on the other side, so let's turn it round. Well, this screw is the one that is behind the brakes. If the brakes would still be fitted, you wouldn't be able to get to this screw easily, and that's why I like to take the brakes off first, so now I can actually get to that screw. It's tricky because the screwdriver doesn't fit, not even a tiny one. So for these screws, which are tricky to get to, I use a knife instead of a screwdriver just to start them off. And after that you can just use your fingers okay. Hang on, let's turn it round. Yeah, so now you can get to it with a screwdriver. Just right. Got it. Yes, I forgot to stop it falling down. You turn the machine up this way. Right, now it's loose. You can see it's loose, but it won't come out because it's attached to the transformer. Up here with these two black wires, plus a few more down here. So we have to desolder it. This loom is attached with a little tie, so I'll just cut that off. I should get that out of the way so you can see what you're doing. Instead of taking the whole thing completely to pieces, I'll just cut all of these attachments off while being careful not to cut the wires, obviously. I can get everything out of the way. Now these two black and blue wires, oh, and there's some grey ones down here as well. All of these, they're AC, so it doesn't matter which way round you put them back on. Black ones, now the blue ones. And there's some white ones as well. Hang on, there are two white and two grey. It's important to distinguish between them, but the white one is definitely a brighter colour than the grey. They're very similar colour, but one is white and one is grey, or one pair is white and one pair is grey. It's difficult to do it without blocking the camera. There's one. Blocking again, aren't I? There. And then there's, yeah, I forgot about those others at the bottom. There's a whole bunch of other colours at the bottom too. It's stuck behind there. Right, there we go. I think I've missed something. There's one more. Oh yes, there's one more connection. There's a black wire which is this this black one here, which I forgot about. I think it's a ground, it goes to this pad. So just take that off. So that's it for this video. In the next video I'll be cleaning this board. So I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching.